The future, our future, a haven of stability, security, and prosperity, a sanctuary. New York City, the year 2023. Humanity founded and established the system that will make our citizens safe. Unveiling the grid was the zenith of human progress. Crime is now almost non-existent. Plurality detected.
The future. Our future. A corrupt and oppressive sector in which we all fight against the system. The grid, the cancer that killed our former way of life. We rebelled, and in 2028, 5 years after it went online, we steeled ourselves and resolved to use a taboo of technological advancement to stop it. Gridlocked is a sci-fi action-adventure game rated T for teen, available for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam.
The grid revolutionizes the way our society functions as a whole, a system built on civilian convenience. The genetic recognition and identification database system is installed in a vast variety of locations throughout our great city. The grid informs the police of unusual presences in your area or attempts at unauthorized access, keeping you and your family safe.
The player's objective is to avoid detection from the grid and to destroy the grid control node in that sector. The grid's capabilities are diverse. The player must be aware of what they interact with and what is around them, as certain activities will alert the grid to your presence. Worst of all is the lockdown procedure that will begin if you are observed, blocking off escape and hindering your progress.
Locating plurality.
The grid recognizes your travel patterns in an attempt to cut you off and lock you down. The grid will populate the world with scanners, humanoid holograms, to look for the player if they are suspected to be in the area. The grid is infused into the city. Evasion from its detection is difficult, but if you know where to be, when to be, we can strike where it's most vulnerable. The player begins the game as a plurality, a doppelganger of a seemingly random citizen. As the plurality, your mission is to evade and destroy the grid nodes in each sector, allowing you access to the central system.
Our citizens possess varying skill sets to help our city thrive. Doctors, scholars, police, and so many more.
Plurality's life experiences and knowledge have a direct sync with their counterparts, allowing them to implement their experiences and talents to accomplish our goal.
The populace here are studious, upstanding, quality members of society and conform to the high standards set by our system every day.
As the plurality, you will have access to a plethora of different skills and abilities. Some are innate to your plurality due to their occupation, while others may be learned through various means, or even purchased, if you know the right people. Skills such as pickpocketing, allowing you to gain funds from the citizens of 2023, as well as connections, which allow you to buy more items from the right people. These skills will help you not only in the short term, but as your mission goes on, furthering your chances for successful termination of the grid. The player gains control of their plurality in a randomly picked set of locations depending on factors such as the plurality's occupation or traits they may possess. Certain actions you perform or decisions you make can cause an increase or decrease in your plurality's stress level. We're only human after all. An increase in stress can lead to harder troubles down the line. The better actions and choices you make, the more reliable your chances to get to the system's weakness.
Every shop, train station, apartment complex, even phones in your front door will receive this wondrous state-of-the-art technology.
Every wrought surface has a high potential of the grid being worked into it. Keeping to biological materials such as wood, stone, is an advantage you won't soon forget.
Highly trained from the best and brightest officers of the law in NYC will be able to help all those in need in our city utilizing the grid for assistance. Locating plurality. Lockdown sequence started.
The city's police, and a man named Detective Foucault, especially, are a constant threat to the player. The grid feeds him information on your whereabouts, and he also actively tracks our kind. Make smart choices as you attempt to reach your objective, as every action has a consequence. The Plurality's objective is complete when the main grid is shut down, and its server destroyed. Failure does not mean we quit. The player has 3 chances to escape the grid once lockdown has initiated. When the player is captured by the grid, or subdued by the police, the player may respond as,
The polarity has been caught. Lockdown lifted. Our sanctuary welcomes everyone with arms wide open. Freedom to all.
Our cause welcomes everyone with open arms. Freedom to all.